It's time for Movies Preview at 5 Star, a resume of the upcoming 3 movies to be shown here at the 5 Star Cinema on the premises of the 5 Star Premier Residences of Dallas, Texas. I'm Dr. Mel Ginsberg, spokesperson for the movie committee at 5 Star, and today we'll be looking at the resumes for the movies to be shown on Saturday, June the 22nd. Sunday, June the 23rd, and Wednesday, June the 26th. So now, let's get to those resumes. On Saturdays these days, we're showing old, new, or whatever. And on Saturday and on Sunday, we're showing some of the greatest movies of all time. On Saturday, the movie is Out of Africa. It came out in 1985. It lasts 2 hours and 41 minutes. It's directed by Sydney Pollack, and the music is by John Barry. It's described as a romance, drama, epic, and it stars Meryl Streep, Robert Redford, Klaus Maria Brandauer, Iman Mario Amo, and Michael Gough, among others. And now the resume for Out of Africa. Initially set on being a dairy farmer, the aristocratic Karen Blixen, Meryl Streep, travels to Africa to join her husband Dror, Klaus Maria Brandauer, who instead spends their money on a coffee plantation. After discovering that Dror is unfaithful, Karen develops feelings for Hunter Dennis, played by Robert Redford. But she realizes he prefers a simplistic lifestyle compared to her upper-class background. The two continue on until a series of events force Karen to choose between her love and personal growth. Out of Africa was nominated for 11 Academy Awards, winning 7, including Best Cinematography, some beautiful scenes in Out of Africa. Best Musical Score, John Barry winning 1 of his 7 Oscars. Best Screenplay, Best Director, Sydney Pollack, and the Best Picture of 1985. Out of Africa will be shown on Saturday, June the 22nd, with a matinee performance at 2 o'clock and an evening performance at 7:15. And now let's get to our Sunday movie. Sunday is also old, new, or whatever. And on Sunday we're showing one of the great movies of all time. It's called One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It came out in 1975. It lasts 2 hours and 14 minutes. The director is Milos Forman, and the story is by Ken Kesey. Now, here's a warning in case you want to see it. This movie is described as depressing and cynical, and there are some disturbing scenes. So, 5 Star residents, are you able to take it? Well, you can find out as we give you a description of the movie. The movie stars Jack Nicholson, Louise Fletcher, Danny DeVito, Will Sampson, Brad Dourif, and Christopher Lloyd. And now, the resume for One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. When Randall Patrick McMurphy, Jack Nicholson, gets transferred for evaluation from a prison farm to a mental institution, he assumes it will be a less restrictive environment. But the martinet nurse Ratchet, Louise Fletcher, runs the psychiatric ward with an iron fist, keeping her patients cowed through abuse, medication, and sessions of electroconvulsive therapy. The battle of wills between the rebellious McMurphy and the inflexible Ratchet soon affects all the patients in the ward. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest was nominated for 9 Academy Awards, becoming one of only 3 movies in Academy Award history to win what's referred to as the Big Five. The Big Five awards are Best Actress in a Leading Role, Louise Fletcher. Best Actor in a Leading Role, Jack Nicholson. Best Screenplay adapted from a book. Best Director, Milos Forman. And the Best Movie of 1975. Only 3 movies in the history of the Academy Awards have won what's known as the Big 5 Awards. Now you can see One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest on Sunday, June the 23rd, with a matinee performance at 2 o'clock and an evening performance at 7:15. And I repeat, the movie is described as depressing and cynical, and there are some disturbing scenes. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, Sunday, June the 23rd, 2 o'clock and 7:15. And now we go to our classic movie. The classic theme for the month of June is Bob Hope. And the movie that's coming Wednesday, June the 26th, is Sorrowful Jones. It came out in 1949. It lasts 1 hour and 28 minutes. The director is Sidney Lanfield. It's referred to as a comedy drama. It stars Bob Hope, Lucille Ball, William Demarest. The young girl is played by Mary Jane Sanders. The movie also stars Bruce Cabot and Thomas Gomez, among others. And now the resume for Bob Hope in Sorrowful Jones. A young girl is left with the notoriously cheap Sorrowful Jones as a marker for a bet. When her father doesn't return, Sorrowful learns that trying to take care of a child interferes with his free-wheeling lifestyle. He must also evade crooked gangsters and indulge in a bit of horse thievery. Lucille Ball plays a nightclub singer who's dating Sorrowful Jones's boss. Will Sorrowful persevere? Well, you can find out on Wednesday, June the 26th, with a single performance. The program starting at 7:15. And now let's recap. On Saturday, June the 22nd, one of the great movies of all time, winner of 7 Academy Awards, it's Out of Africa. On Sunday, June the 23rd, another movie considered one of the greatest of all time, the only one of 3 to win the Big 5 Academy Awards, One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest. It will appear on Sunday, June the 23rd, with a matinee at 2 o'clock and an evening at 7:15. Then our classic movie for the month of June is Bob Hope in Sorrowful Jones. It will be shown on Wednesday, June the 26th, with a single performance, the program starting at 7:15. And for the past several minutes, you have been watching Movies Preview at 5 Star. While Channel 80 is dark, Movies Preview at 5 Star can be accessed on YouTube. When searching on YouTube, type in Premier Residences of Dallas. That's 4 separate words. Premier Residences of Dallas. Premier Residences of Dallas. While Channel 80 is dark, a new show will be posted every Thursday. Information for a movie playing on a particular day will be on the daily schedule by the elevators. Or you can access our monthly guide, which also features brief synopses of each movie. Movies Preview at 5 Star is recorded live at the 5 Star Cinema and is co-produced by Ebony Gonzalez and Arnie Renteria. Our director is Peter Zelensky. For the movie committee at the 5 Star Premier Residences of Dallas, this is Dr. Mel Ginsberg. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at the movies.